Welcome to this week's edition of the Ironhorse Report. I'm Army Sergeant Kyle Flieger. This week, we introduce you to Staff Sergeant Justin Roberts in an Ironhorse family album. Then, Specialist Lucas Wysocki talks about how soldiers are helping the Sons of Iraq transition into the Iraqi workforce. And we bring you a moment of valor. Now, Specialist Michael Cox takes us to an award ceremony for deployed soldiers.
Soldiers in the 1st Combined Arms Battalion, 8th Infantry Regiment, 3rd Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division had an award ceremony to honor soldiers for their achievements while deployed.
Tonight what we try to do every Friday is get the battalion together to recognize them for all the impact that they have. Gives everybody in the battalion a chance to get together, see the soldiers that are doing great things, gets the commander opportunity to speak to the battalion all at once.
The soldiers in 1/8 Infantry are conducting missions up in Mosul, while the rest of the brigade is down in Baghdad. The award ceremony is not only a way to recognize soldiers for their achievements, but also a way to get the battalion together.
You know, it's awe-inspiring, because if you think about it, these guys are out there 24/7 doing 2 or 3 patrols a day, and what I've seen is from January to now, or December to now, is almost a night and day change of the theater. Every time I talk to my soldiers, they inspire me. So to get them all together and have an opportunity to speak to them all at once is humbling, basically.
For soldiers receiving awards, being recognized in front of the whole battalion is an honor.
Oh, any award's great, but to be able to get it in front of the battalion is that much sweeter. It never gets old. It always feels pretty good.
The Fighting Eagles are the only battalion from the Stryker Brigade serving up in Mosul. The brigade's other 5 battalions are serving in or around Baghdad. Specialist Michael Cox, 3rd Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division Public Affairs Office, Mosul, Iraq.
My name is Staff Sergeant Roberts. I'm from 4th Infantry Division, and I'm here to talk about my family. I have a wife, Candace, and a 2-year-old daughter, Abigail. It's really tough being away from family. Long distance is hard, but we stay in contact pretty good. My daughter's actually beginning to talk and can hold conversations now, so it makes it a lot better. The way we stay in touch is instant message, we email, and I call on the DSM phone quite regularly so we can talk and my daughter can hear my voice. It's not such a shock when I get home. My wife sends me a lot of pictures of my daughter so that I can see how she's growing. She's real into princesses, so she sent me some pictures of her princess birthday party. She's all dressed up, so I really enjoyed those.
Responsibility for the Sons of Iraq is transitioning from U.S. forces to the government of Iraq. After security gains achieved with the help of the SOI, the government of Iraq is absorbing the program into its own payrolls. Many of the Iraqi patriots will be recruited into the Iraqi army, while some will return to their day jobs or be applying for positions within other government agencies. There has been some concern over integrating the predominantly Sunni group into the Iraqi army, which is mostly Shia. But the SOI are confident that the transition will go smoothly.
As son of Iraq, I was able to protect my family, my neighborhood, and my area. I would like to continue my service by joining the Iraqi army.
American forces are playing a role in the transition, registering the Sons of Iraq and making sure all the documentation is in order for the government of Iraq to take over payroll. Each member of the SOI has to present ID and fill out the paperwork to be processed onto the government of Iraq's payroll.
Over the last week, we have been registering our Sons of Iraq. So they're bringing in, a packet where they sit down with us, the SOI leader and the Iraqi army in that particular area, and the packet gets reviewed and signed off and verify that they are who they are and that they are Sons of Iraq for us to come under government control.
For those Sons of Iraq who are leaving government service, programs such as the Iraqi National Literacy Campaign are equipping the SOI with competitive skills to contribute to the civilian sector and economy of Iraq. It also provides security by removing them from potential al-Qaeda recruits. For the 4th Infantry Division Public Affairs Office, Multinational Division Baghdad, I'm Specialist Lucas Wysocki, Camp Liberty, Iraq.
On the evening of March 26, 2008, Staff Sergeant David Whitehead with 1st Platoon, Delta Company, 4th Battalion, 64th Armor Regiment was conducting a movement to a predominantly Sunni neighborhood in Baghdad. While conducting their mission, Sergeant Whitehead identified 6 armed men with assault rifles and RPGs. He immediately engaged the individuals from his tank using the M240 machine gun. After destroying the RPG team, Sergeant Whitehead was engaged from short range by more than 20 armed men firing from rooftops, windows, and ground level. Sergeant Whitehead, unable to move forward due to intervening terrain, continued to engage the enemy using the M240 and 50 caliber machine gun, exposing himself to fire numerous times in order to continue to suppress the enemy. After the mob was defeated, Sergeant Whitehead's tank came under mortar fire. He continued to put pressure on the enemy from his position, allowing his platoon to maneuver around the enemy, leaving them broken and scattered. His platoon arrested 4 individuals, providing medical care for 2 of which who were wounded. For his bravery, leadership, and combat heroism that day, Staff Sergeant David Whitehead was awarded the Army Commendation Medal with V device for valor.
Thank you for watching this week's Ironhorse Report. You can find this edition or previous editions at www.hood.army.mil/4ID. Reporting for Multinational Division Baghdad, I'm Army Sergeant Kyle Flieger.